So hello guys, welcome back. This is me 12 hours after my shift and I'm still looking peng. Yeah, so I've just finished my 12-hour shift. It's currently 6 minutes before 8 o'clock and I thought I'll come here and share, obviously the news of the story, because I told you guys that if there's any update I'll bring it here. And yes, Comfort Emmason, the IBOM Air passenger that was dragged, that was indecently exposed, she has been released. And if you've not watched the video I made earlier on this morning, I made a video earlier on this morning where Festus Keyamo, the Minister of Aviation, said that the federal government and the FAAN, they've withdrawn the criminal case and they've contacted the police to withdraw the charges as well, that the airline would not be proceeding with whatever. And I was like, okay. And like I said, these people, they are already biting their fingers. Like, what have they freaking done? And in my own opinion, now that they have now done that, this is a time where the lawyers of Comfort need to come out here, because like I tell you guys, this is a big lawsuit, because now 2 witnesses came forward already. We spoke about that yesterday on my channel. It was a voice recording that I played of a voice, and if you listen to that voice recording and the video I uploaded about 2 or 3 hours ago, you will see that the story of these people, witnesses, collaborated each other, and from those witnesses it was obviously clear that Comfort was not the one who started this matter. It was the air hostess. And like I said to you guys, if somebody cannot just react, it's easier said than done. That she shouldn't have reacted that way. How do you know? How do you know how you that you're watching me, do you know how you're going to react if you found yourself in that situation? One of the witnesses was like, that if that was him, he would do much more than what Comfort did. That was coming from a guy. So obviously there's another report of people who actually know Comfort, that she's naturally a quiet person who don't look for trouble. So from the 2 witnesses, it's obviously clear that the air hostess was the one who threw all mannerism out. And besides, there's another channel that was another page I was discussing where this lady also came, who also experienced the same harsh behavior from the same air hostess. So Lily said she found the guy who was deboarded from the plane. I think they were traveling from maybe Ghana or somewhere. She also shared that story. I'm going to pop the image here, and she was able to find that guy who was taking up the flight. I'm going to put all of the posts here. They stood up for her, and I played that video. If you've not watched that live stream that I did on my channel, we discussed about how this particular same air hostess caused a guy to be taken off the flight when he did not even warrant it, and people stood up for the guy. So I'm going to pop that there. So with that being said, Comfort has been released, and she dropped a post. I'm going to put a post here. She said that she was thankful that she's been released, and that she's thanking people that she's saying thank you to people that she will thank them. So according to her post, I'm going to pop here. She says there that thank you so much for all the prayers, love and support. I've been released from the prison, but I'm still in pain due to how I was treated. I just need some rest and medical treatment before I give out my own version of the event. Thank you so much, my lovely friends and supporters. I really appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. God bless you all. Thank you, my great God. So that was the post I put here. I'm going to put an Instagram page as well. So that's a good one. Obviously, they've now, FAAN, federal government, police, they have now withdrawn all cases against her, right? And they said there's no more flight ban. This is the time where our lawyers, the lawyers who came out for her, who've offered to give her support pro bono, this is the time they need to come out now and start our own civil lawsuit against IBOM Air, against FAAN, against Nigerian police, against that air hostess who stopped her from getting off the flight, and against the other air hostess who inappropriately exposed her, and against the members of staff who filmed her and uploaded that video online. All of them. It's like it should be a class civil suit. And like I said to you guys, that it's easier said than done when you tell people that she shouldn't have reacted that way. If that was you, I can guarantee you will do much more than that. So don't come out here and start acting like a saint. Even me that I'm sitting down here, I cannot tell you. I'm sure by my countenance, the way you are looking at me, you can tell how I'm going to react, right? But I might shock you. I said from the beginning that something led to that lady coming out that way, but there's no point going back. And what actually, and I'm super happy that she's been released. And yes, SA, is it the senior advisor to, I don't know who's governor, and SA to a certain governor came out offering us 500,000 naira, that there's a job for her in Edo or in Delta. I'm going to put it here. I don't know what those one wanted. Obviously, comfort. If I know you are a smart girl, don't let any man or anybody come into your DM under the pretense of offering you a job, and they just want only because they want a little bit of what was exposed. Please be very, very careful. I know a lot of people are going to reach out to you for opportunities and stuff like that. Be wise. Let lawyers handle your case. Don't go taking any favors from any bloody person. Okay. So now I heard that the FAA and the aviation minister have now given KWAM ambassador. They gave KWAM ambassador, someone that behaved unruly. It's only in Nigeria that an offender is made an ambassador of the offense he or she committed. Was that not how we read then that NDLEA allegedly made Naira Marley an ambassador, even though there's been reports saying that no, they did not make him an ambassador? But we saw somebody that had issues in terms of, whatever with NDLEA, with the Lagos State governor. I'm sure there was...
My people, you know what it is. It's your boy Naira Marley. I would like to urge my fans, the Malians, and all the Nigerian youths to stop doing drugs, because it's not good for your well-being. Let's all stop substance abuse in any form. I've keyed into this campaign to support NDLEA to stop drugs on the street. Please join us. It's really not good. It makes you go back into crime. It does a lot of things to you. Thank you very much. I'm
sure there was a report flying about maybe a year or 2.5 years or 3 years ago that it was allegedly made an ambassador by the NDLEA. Like, see, if they explain Nigeria to you and you say you understand, they've not explained anything to you. Me that I'm telling you that I'm a Nigerian, they have explained Nigeria to me, but I don't understand Nigeria. I don't understand Nigeria. Even though, as I know, say I be Nigerian woman, and they have explained Nigeria to me, I still don't know Nigeria. It's only in Nigeria that somebody will commit an offense, and you now go on to make them an ambassador. Ambassador for what? That there should be more unruly people. The type of offense that KWAM committed, yes, obviously because he allegedly has ties to the current government, allegedly. He's a man of timber and caliber. Yes, maybe they don't want to put him in jail. For the person of his status, ambassadorship is not what he deserves. He should be made to go and sweep Ketu. He should go and sweep the road in Ketu for 3 days. Or he pays a hefty fine. Now his indefinite ban has now been reduced to 1 month. Somebody that they told us that he was banned, and 2 or 3 days later he was at a venue for a show. I don't know if that show was out of Nigeria or not. Same thing with Naira Marley. They allegedly made him ambassador of NDLEA. Somebody that is rapping smokes, doing all of those stuff. They allegedly, yes, they said NDLEA came and said no. What I'm trying to say in essence is that Nigeria is actually a shithole that Trump called us. Because I don't understand. And yes, Festus Keyamo came out to defend why KWAM was made. Like, I'm going to put it posted. It's so irritating. It's so irritating. And for those of you, I've seen comment like, you want to come and cash out. You want to come and cash out. You want to come and cash out. This is how you take over. This is how you stop. This is how you stop nonsense. When something happens, don't say it is none of my business. Because a joint voice will put a stop to nonsense. Okay? And like I said, I cited an example that, okay, somebody committed an offense, right? I'm citing an example. Somebody committed an offense, and the police, they called the police, and the police already got this person on the ground to handcuff the person. And now that the person that you want to come and arrest is on the ground and you've handcuffed them, if the police now go ahead and start, panel beating them, at the end of the day, you'll be surprised that that person that police came to arrest will walk out of the court free, and that police will be the one that will be tried instead. Because why? That person was already on the ground. You've already put cuffs in them. So what you should have done as a professional person who knows the law is to raise them up, get them to go and face justice, right? Not you doing your own roadside justice. Guys, there's a lot of updates I'm going to be putting here. Like I said, that people are offering her jobs, and they said that she's already deleted some stuff. I mean, that she's deleted a lot of posts from her Instagram handle, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. So it was Wasiu Ayinde Success. He's a special assistant to Delta State Governor. Is inviting her for a complimentary trip and offering her 500,000 naira monthly job with flight and whatever being paid, And some gossip pages are already congratulating KWAM for being an ambassador. Like, make it make sense. And yes, Festus Keyamo said it is common practice all over the world that a repentant offender is made to pre-public. Where? Festus Keyamo, tell us which advanced world. Tell us which advanced world makes an offender a public preacher of the offense, or they give them a title. Tell us, you are a liar, allegedly, Mr. Man. Tell us what advanced country will bring an offender, or will crown an offender ambassador, or will give an offender an honorary. Mention it, and we will debunk these lies. It is a common practice all over the world that a repentant offender is made to preach publicly. That's him coming out to defend the ambassador. So now, if you say it's a normal thing, what ambassador or whatever honorary role are you going to give Oshomole? And in the case of Comfort, what role are you going to give Comfort? What role are you going to give Comfort? I saw videos of lawyers speaking against. I'm going to try to put them at some point. Guys, like I said,
perspective, and my perspective is largely premised on what the law says. Number one, for her, the legal recourse, number one is as enshrined in Section 36 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that ensures that she's protected, she's she is dignified. Every Nigerian has a right to privacy and dignity. And from what you have seen in those videos, it's evident that her dignity was not maintained. If you are going to arrest someone, there are proper procedures of arrest. That's on one side. Number two is the issue of cyberbullying. As a matter of fact, because if you look at the provisions of the Cybercrimes Act, you will see that some of the videos that were aired online showed her bosom, and that video was posted by an airline crew, because the angle of the video shows that whoever recorded that video must have been working for the airline, and she has a recourse to actually go against them for that. Number three is you see that in one of the videos that I saw, the air hostess resisted her leaving the aircraft. Of course, that also can, if the facts are properly examined, she can also come out against them for an action that we call false imprisonment, because she was refrained, she was detained unlawful. And finally, she also has a right, because there's a civil tort has been committed. She can actually sue the airline and, of course, get damages and compensation for all the items that I've listed above.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad.
Guys, like I said, I'm super happy that this lady has been released. There are lawyers who have spoke against how this lady was treated. There are learned people who have spoken against these things, and I'm going to put those videos here so you guys will watch. Okay, there are people calling out the shenanigans of IBOM Air. Like I said, if at the end of the day somebody was like, oh, now that they've released the girl, that they could have made her to sign an undertaking that she was not going to sue them. If that is the case, Nigerians need to cancel that airline. Because there was another video we saw of where an elderly man on the same airline, by the same airline, being dragged. An elderly man being dragged over what? Where they are well learned, they are being trained. They should de-escalate, not provoke passengers. And all they do is provoke passengers when they should be de-escalating. Guys, let me know what you think about those videos. that have shared, they leave your thought and opinion in the comment section. And are you of the opinion that if Comfort goes to court, she will not win? Or are you of the opinion that yes, she should file a civil lawsuit? All the people involved in that case, she should get them dragged to court. Let me know your thought and opinion in the comment section. Like I said, we all need to put our voice together as one to fight injustice. If not, Nigeria will remain a zoo. Yes, it is a shithole that they said that Trump said it is, and it is already looking like a zoo. And if we all don't come together to start saying no, to start kicking back to some things that should not be, these things will keep happening. The rich will keep getting away with everything, and the poor people will get dragged in the dirt. With that being said, like I said, if there's any further updates on this case, because I want to see it to the end, and if you think that I am cashing out, I'm not stopping you from going to YouTube to do the same. So why are you pained if you think I'm cashing out? Why are you pained? I'm just asking. Anyway guys, let me go home and rest because I'm back again to work tomorrow. With all I've said, guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. If you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notifications, share this video to know state to join my membership. And yes, thank you to 23,000. We hit 23,000 today. Thanks so much. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. I appreciate you all. Peace out. Bye.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearrange